Welcome to the Deakin University match of the round out at Heights Reserve. It is Mooroolbark taking on Knox, a big Division 1 clash. Both sides undefeated coming into this clash. And straight away, we're joined by the Mooroolbark senior coach and Karen Ralph. Thanks for joining us. Big day. You've got the flag unfurling in just a moment. Up against a really good side in Knox. The girls must be really looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a beautiful day, a bit cooler than last week, which is nice. The flag unfurling, which will be a nice celebration of last year, and really focusing forward, I think, for us. And yeah, Knox, they've been around women's footy for a long time, so we know they'll have good coaching, good structures, good culture and stuff, so we'll absolutely need to bring it today. And
I've heard from Kate, actually, that the last time you faced Knox, you were playing against them, obviously for a different side, but yes. Brings back some memories there.
It does. I don't think we won, so I won't say they're good memories, but hopefully we can turn that around today.
Absolutely. And first of all as well, congratulations on another premiership last season, and the side has been incredible, going from 4-3-2 and now into Division 1 and won the first two games. How have you found it then continuously going up a division and playing new sides? You're always adjusting to new things and the level continues to go up. How have you found the first 2 weeks in another new division?
Yeah. Look, we never get used to anyone, I suppose, is the thing. So we're coming in needing to learn about new players, new structures with opposition as well. So, yeah, literally every week is a new challenge for the players. I think what we've seen over the past couple of years is they get used to that, and they kind of thrive on that sort of unknowing. It also means that potentially the opposition doesn't know us, you know, so we're able to, try a few things that might be different as well.
Coming up against Knox, they are a great forward line. They do have a great forward line going forward. So what's the main message for the girls today, and what areas do you need to focus on to shut them down?
Full team defence. I think, just bringing pressure. I think, every midfield, whether we talk about AFLW, etc., VFLW, when you put pressure on them, that certainly supports the defenders. So we don't think it's just the 5 people, playing in defence that are going to, help us out today. We're going to have to rely on the mids, the forwards also putting pressure up the ground. So, yeah, full team defence really is the key today.
Absolutely. And then you've got, obviously, I don't want to single out too many players, but before we let you go, Macy Campbell's come in from the under-18s. She's kicked 7 goals in 2 weeks, had the 4 last weekend. How have you seen her development, but also some of the others that are coming up from the under-18s into the senior side?
Yeah, we had 7 players come in this year. Actually, we had 2 last year and I think maybe 5 the year before. And what we've seen, most of them have played more footy than a lot of the senior girls because they've played a lot of juniors. So they've come in, their skills have been well practiced. So we tend to get better at our basic skills each year, which just then allows the game to kind of open up for us as well. So, and Macy's been, she's been a key forward. She just stays on the move. She's been well fed, by the other forwards as well. So, while she's been amazing, and she's still under 18, that forward, I think we just think everyone works collectively.
Absolutely. I know we've got, obviously, the flag ceremony coming up. So just before we let you go, is that the key, the juniors that come up into the senior level? Is that always the biggest thing for a club in their success going forward?
Look, that's what's worked for us. We know that the under-18s coming up now, we've got sort of less numbers, so this will be, kind of one of the last years where we get a good influx of players this year. It's really nice. I think there's something about, building that culture within the club and within your team, I think that is positive. They come in having watched you, they know the players, they've got family members, so it certainly helps, I think, cement the culture that we've got in the team, and then it's just about, kind of getting the structures and stuff and getting their heads around that. So, it's been really lovely.
Absolutely. I know we've got the flag unfurling, so I'll let you go now and make sure you get down there to obviously recognise that from last year. Congratulations. We're looking forward to seeing how the side goes today.
Thank you. Good call today.
Thank you very much. Senior coach of the Mooroolbark Football Club, Karen Ralph. We'll let her go as we welcome in now the Knox senior women's coach in Mike Tyson. And we spoke to Mike just a couple of weeks ago. Good to see you again, Mike. And a big game today out here at Heights Reserve.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Thanks for having us down here. It's good to get the recognition and get a match of the round.
The sides had a perfect start to the season, 2 wins in the opening 2 weeks. Mooroolbark have had a similar, they've won their first 2 games going into this game. So it's a big chance here for really a first look at Mooroolbark because you haven't played them coming up a division, and you're going to, I think, play them 3 times during the season. Potentially could play them more if you both play finals and meet up. So it's a real good look just at a really strong opposition side for both teams.
Well, it's great. They won 3 flags in a row, and I think besides St. Bede Mentones in the amateurs 20-odd years ago, that probably hasn't happened in local football for a long time. But, yeah, their game last week was filmed, and we were able to watch that during the week. So we've got a little bit of an insight, but that doesn't tell the entire picture.
Yeah, absolutely. What were some of the things that you did pick up when watching that game that you have certainly looked at as key things to watch out for today, or things that you might be able to do to adjust?
Yeah, they like to own the outside. They'll like try to push us into the contest, get the ball on the outside and run. And on a big ground like this, if you can gain territory quickly, it can be a big difference. So we have to be cautious that we don't, that we're balanced around the footy, and try to get equal numbers on the outside to restrict that run.
Coming off 2 wins, what do you take out of those first 2 games and bring into this match?
Our system was great. Yeah, we were fortunate to win by a decent margin in both games, but in doing so, we didn't go what we want to do with our ball movement. Our defensive acts were great. Our forward pressure, we shared it around. We had good structure, good balance around the mids, and we just want to make sure we bring that into every week. Today against Uppo, who have won the first 2 games as well, it's a great opportunity to make sure that we are all tuned in and doing what we want to do, because
Park. Danielle Brotto was fantastic. She kicked 4 or 5 goals, and she'll love a mention early on. But stand out up forward, but you've got so many other players who contribute, and you're not relying on just her to obviously win.
Said she could have kicked 7 or 8 goals.
Oh, of course.
But she shared it around. But I think had maybe 8 goal scorers last week, including some of our mids. And to share it around is great. So the more contribution we have across the field, it's even. And it's also harder for the opposition to match up on us going forward.
Probably touched on this in the podcast as well, but it's a very fascinating division when there's 6 sides, and already at the moment 3-0-2, even though there's been some sides in that who have looked promising in the opening couple of weeks. But you've already got a jump on a few sides, and really a big opportunity to entrench yourself inside the top.
Here today, and then East Ringwood, so we could have 2 teams 3-0 at the really beneficial in a 6-team comp. You just got to do the work early. We did the work early season wins, which is crucial. And for either side who wins for today.
Before we let you go, who are some of the players that we might not know as much about? I mean, we talk a lot about Prentice and these types of players, and Wins and Wagner and that, but who are some of the players that are on this list that you think probably club and leading you guys forward to another potential final series?
Yeah, well, it's maybe not improve, it's just that so Elisa Fisher, Rachel Carter done back. I think they're 3 of the quickest girls in our first year play. In Cara Lasur down forward, hasn't played footy before, has played really good netball. Along really well. She's quick down forward, lays a lot of forward pressure tackles as well, which is great.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fantastic to be able to speak to you before the big game. We'll let you go because we're almost best today.
Yeah, thanks so much, and we'll chat to you during the game.
Absolutely. Thanks very much there. The Knox senior coach in mind. How the Falcons do match up against the Mustangs today, and just having a look down. Flag unfurling.
So for Mooroolbark, this is the test for them to see where they really do stand in this division. And I think they can hold their heads high. Knox is a great outfit. Mike's done so much work with them over, the last few years. And again, you've got Karen, who's also done a great job with the Mooroolbark girls. So I'm really looking forward to a very even, really well-played match between the both of them. And here we go for the flag. And it's also the Pat Cronin round this today.
It is Pat Cronin Pat Cronin Foundation round. So you'll notice if you're watching at home from YouTube or if you're around the grounds today, all the players will be wearing the yellow armbands. And we'll obviously have that as well on the junior side of things tomorrow. So if you do notice that, that is why it's from the Pat Cronin Foundation round, which the EFNL have been partnered with for the last 3 seasons, including this year. And we'll have a bit more information on that later today in the senior men's broadcast. As if you're watching on from home, the two sides lining up as the flag unfurling here for the Mooroolbark Football Club. Pretty incredible story, the Mustangs. 3 premierships in a row. And you know what? I wouldn't put it past them if they make it 4. They are a very strong side. So a great moment here for the Mustangs as the flag unfurling.
Nice respect for Knox to Mooroolbark. When Karen approached Mike, and just to let them know that this was what they were doing, she said, oh, look, you don't have to be there. And it was really lovely of Mike to say, no, look, we'll be there, we'll line up, we'll, show respect. So there's, I love that about women's football, the respect that's shown to each side, that they show to each other. And this is exemplified by this today. Yeah,
absolutely. And Oscar, when you talk about a side that's won 3 flags in a row, it's just so rare, isn't it?
It's incredible. It's incredible. Not many sides do that, and it's incredibly rare. And they've just been such a strong outfit, Karen Ralph, leading them to 3 premierships. It's, you think of Hawthorn and then
yep.
and what they were able to do. It's incredible. You don't hear it happen very often. So
yeah, but Oscar, they've done it in a different division each year. Hawthorn's just stuck in the same division.
It's incredible. 3 divisions. It's a great effort.
So there it goes, the flag unfurling out here at Heights Reserve. Fantastic to see the Division 2 premiers from 2025. And they are looking to potentially add another one this season. Both these sides are certainly in the mix this year. So great to see. And we've also got the 50th game banner for Chloe Gange. So 50th game for her, which is fantastic to see. So double celebrations for the Mustangs before they come out today.
And just for Knox, they too have a celebration that they weren't quite aware. The Jasmine Stocks, number 33 for Knox, is playing her 100th game today as well.
Fantastic as Chloe runs onto the field there through the banner, ready to go for this big game. And we're actually, Oscar, located right above the Mooroolbark bench, so that'll be interesting to see if they can hear us throughout the game. I didn't know we were right above them.
Yeah, hopefully hopefully it doesn't disrupt them too much during the game, but it's a great position.
They might request us not to come back.
Yeah.
Well, you'll find, gentlemen, up here, you'll be able to hear everything they're talking about in the coach's book just downstairs. So have a good call. I'll see you. I'm off to the boundary.
Absolutely. We're still a few moments away from the start of this clash. Both sides out on the field. Fantastic conditions out here. It's been a beautiful week, hasn't it, Oscar? The weather has been outstanding for May. So no excuses across the grounds today. We might go through some of those results around the grounds already, with a few games already started in Premier Division today. A couple of early games. We've got, of course, South Croydon taking on Park Orchards, another 2 clubs who are undefeated going into this weekend. And that game at the moment, South Croydon look just about home. They're 7-2-44 to Park Orchards 4-26. So that would be a perfect start for the Dogs to start 3-0. Vermont versus the Eastern Devils. Vermont 71 to the Devils 7. So a big result out there. The Eagles are going to go for their first win of the season as the captains make their way out into the middle of the ground.
Boundary.
Let's go down the boundary, Kate Green.
Just going to say that that win for Vermont over Eastern Devils, that's going to be a massive boost for them.
Now, I missed I don't know, Oscar, if you caught who won the toss there in the middle.
No, I didn't quite catch that.
That's all right. We'll find out in just a moment.
I think maybe possibly Mooroolbark won that, I think.
I'll just double check for you, gentlemen.
So a big game ahead. Thanks for joining us on EFNL Facebook and YouTube for today's clash. Been a while since we've been out here at Heights Reserve. Round 1 last year, which actually was a draw between the Mustangs and the Waverley Blues. So we're going to be hoping for a similar type of contest today between the two sides.
And they're two really evenly matched sides, hopefully, coming up into this one. Both of them, as we spoke about earlier, both coming off 2 wins in the first 2 rounds. So it's going to be a great contest. Hopefully we're up for a good one today.
Yeah, certainly right. Well, the
boundary
tips during the... Yes.
Mooroolbark will be kicking to the scoreboard end with Knox kicking towards the playground end.
There you go. So Mooroolbark to your right side of your screen if you're watching at home. Kate's tipped Mooroolbark on this one. I've tipped Knox during the week. Oscar, you can settle it. Who are you tipping and going for in today's clash?
It's hard to look past Karen Ralph and Mooroolbark today, I reckon. I reckon they'll get up, hopefully by about 15, I reckon.
Be fascinating to see. Obviously, Heights Reserve, a bit of a bigger ground out here. So it is a ground that there are a lot of sides who come here and struggle to play at. And look at the bench. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on the bench, Mooroolbark. So expect a lot of rotations today, and that's going to be probably key for them going into this clash as we're almost set to go here for the first bounce in this clash at Heights Reserve.
So it's Pools with the tap down. Running through is Featherston. And now on the footy is McMaster for Mooroolbark. Ball locked in. We'll have a ball up. Centre half forward. Able to get the tap down once again, Pools. Ball comes out in the direction of Mackie. Sent inside, forward 50. On the footy is Carter. Trying to get it out now for Knox. Breaks through one. On the left. Up the line. Chasing it is Pools again. And running away with the footy is Taylor Prentice. Intercepted. And Mooroolbark can look to go forward again now. Sent up the line towards the boundary. Able to collect is McMaster. Gets around. And now the quick handball receive from Haberfield. Maston collects. And now able to pick it up is Featherston again. Sent inside 50. And waiting down there at the back is Jasmine Stocks for Knox. Kicking it out wide towards the wing. 2-on-1. Trying to beat them. Umpire's going to bowl it up. Bit of confusion down there. Ball up from the umpire. Featherston in the ruck again. And trying to send this one forward, Knox. And once again, Mooroolbark set up too well. Sends it long into the pack. Pushing the back, so free kick in the direction of Knox. Will go the way of Egorov. And sends up the line once again, intercepted.
By number 17, Letch, she's really effective down back.
Plays on, ran down, holding the ball. And they want to use it quickly. Inside 50. And good defence again from Mooroolbark to clear it out. And McMaster able to find the mark. Looks out wide, able to find Argus. And now tackled on centre wing. So we'll have another ball up.
Pressure's been good early from both sides. We get a ball up right in front of us on the broadcast side. Egger off again. Now a chance for the Falcons to go forward. Brotto in front position, takes the mark on the chest, looks to play on straight away. Got plays over the top if he gets there, but the intercept mark taken by Freen for the Mustangs. And she'll look to use the corridor. Bouncing ball. Bit of work to do here for Mackie. Getting involved, Fisher. Picked up this time now by Wagner. The club best and fairest winner from last year. Finds Taylor Prentice. Spins around on the right, inside 50, high kick. And marking that on the chest is Gasparoni, who can just about be in range from here inside their forward arc, looking for the Falcons' first of the day. 3.5 minutes into this first quarter, no score just yet. So Gasparoni lining up here for the Falcons. It's a high kick. It's going to fall just short. No mark taken. Brotto's there. Bit of a scrap in front of the goal square, and we'll get a ball up. So 4 minutes into this first quarter, we're deep inside. Knox is forward 50. And again, another stoppage, but right where the Falcons want it.
It's been hard. It's been hard for them to get inside forward 50 Knox. Mooroolbark have been set up so well in defence so far. Little handball over the top. Finds Gange. And now Mooroolbark able to clear this. Just trying to find Falzone. Ball comes inside 50. Snap on the body is smothered and rolls towards the boundary line and goes out of play. So will be a ball up in the pocket. Able to take it away there. Tackled. Able to get the handball away. Chasing it is Leck. And wrapped up once again. So little string of stoppages inside forward 50. Mooroolbark get a chance to clear it through Haberfield. And now the tackle laid by Smith Anderson. And it will be taken by the umpire. Armstrong went up against in the ruck. Have another stoppage. So wraps up once again. Great defensive pressure from both sides so far in this contest. Ball comes out the back. Trying to break away was Egorov. And it's going to go the way here of McMaster for Mooroolbark. Goes up the line. Sits at the back. Looks to use it laterally. Couldn't quite take the mark on that occasion. Stocks into the pack. Tackle laid by Gibson. And now sent up the line towards Steele. And a good tackle. So it will be a bowl up just inside the square. Locked in again after that tackle from Stocks. Featherston been good in the ruck so far for Mooroolbark. Featherston again. Collected, and then a quick handball comes over the top. And comes out the back. Good bit of work from McMaster in there. And locked in once again. Tap down there from Armstrong. And now the kick inside from Maston. And a good mark taken there. Gasparoni. It would have to be a big kick from 50. She goes into the one-on-one. Tap down, falls at the back. Collecting is Jackson. Trying to clear this, socket along the ground. Able to collect. Tackle laid in by Haberfield. Ball locked in again. It will go the way of Ruby Haberfield. Goes towards the middle of the ground, trying to find Smith Anderson. And another stoppage in the centre of the ground.
Zone. No score just yet. We've played almost 8 minutes into this first term. Certainly like the look of Gasparoni up forward, taking a couple of good marks, and might be a chance here as the Falcons move this one closer towards their forward 50. At the moment, it's Gasparoni and Brotto's the only two forwards inside the arc for the Falcons. The Mustangs have been able to hold on pretty strong defensively so far. We're currently about 60 out from the Falcons' goal. Tapped down again from Featherston. And wrapped up in the tackle was Wagner. We'll get another ball up. They win out the tap again to the Mustangs. Now looking a little dangerous going forward. This might be their best opportunity. The mark is taken and playing on straight away now. Campbell kicked forward last week and hits up a target. And Danielle Carrigan can go back and take the set shot. Campbell, who's kicked 7 goals in 2 games. You can see why. And played on so dangerously that they had to set up potential goal here for the Mustangs. It'll be the first on the board. And Mooroolbark moved to 1 straight 6. Knox yet to score. 9.5 minutes gone in this first term. She gets her first. We know how dangerous she is up forward. Let's go down the boundary to Kate Green.
I was just going to say, Macy Campbell, who kicked that goal, she's just come up from the under-18s and so's very, new to senior women's football. So she's made a mark very early in this game. And it's a battle of the mids at the moment.
Absolutely is. As we're back underway, umpire will have it once again. Wilson in the ruck contest. Able to get the handball out as she's tackled. Egorov now move forward for Knox. Can they get a response? Up there forward. Gasparoni again. Couldn't quite take the mark. Chasing it. And it is going to go the way of Knox. So a chance for them to level the scores. It's going to fall short. And able to stand tall and take the mark back there is Sarah Haberfield. Looks up the line. Knox able to break through once again. It was Marin. And a good tap by Pools back in the ruck for Knox. Clearing ball. Numbers are there, though, and Mooroolbark have the footy out wide. There's a good chase from Gibson. And it is going to go the way of Holly Gibson and Knox. Looks inside 50 with another entry. Can't quite take the mark. Gasparoni at the back. Shot towards goal, falls wide. So it'll go the way of Mooroolbark. Haberfield. Chasing it now is McMaster. Locked in once again. Able to get the tap down again. Wilson. They'll go at it again. Able to put it around the body. Wagner. Inside 50. Chasing it now for Knox. Gasparoni with a big bump. And in the end, ball locked in once again. Locked up. Again, both sides' defensive efforts have been so good so far. And now trying to break through is Haberfield. She's taken down, and now it'll go the way of Knox. as they look to go inside 50 through Warren. Picked off again. Mooroolbark's defence set up well. Mackie was there. Picked up by Richie. Umpire will ball it up again. That's centre half forward. Able to pick it up is Carter. And now the kick towards the centre of the ground. Does it bounce in favour of Mackie? Tap back down, Mackie on the footy again, trying to get this one out. Karakam was in there. And now sent forward. And an opportunity for Knox. Michaela Egorov. It'll be a big kick from here. Looks wide into the pocket. Can't quite mark. And Mooroolbark once again set up well as they exit defensive 50.
They certainly do. Quick little handball there from Campbell. It's cut off here by the Falcons. Just getting a kick away in time there. There's Marquette bouncing towards the boundary. Kept alive here by Stocks. And her kick came off the hands and out of bounds. So we'll get a ball up. We're back inside forward 50 here for the Falcons. 14.5 minutes gone first term. They trail the Mustangs 6 to no score. Certainly had plenty of forward 50 entries, have the Falcons, but haven't been able to capitalise. Haberfield again, the clearing kick, just into a bit of space in the middle of the ground. Fell into the hands of Richie, who was wrapped up in the tackle. And we'll get a ball up. 70 out from the Falcons' goals. Tap down one there by the Falcons. But it's the Mustangs who win out. I've got plays open. The quick handball from Carter was a good one. And now they move this down the line. Picked off here by Rachel Carter of the Falcons. Now Hayley Carter for the Mustangs. Finds a target in Forrest. So they've moved this along nicely. The leading target just overdid the kick, but she competed well. Still ended up in the hands of Richie. Umpire throws it up straight away, tap down, Prentice. Falcons move this one down the line. Trapped by Stocks, did well, got her hands off. High kick in the corridor of the ground, and the mark taken by Holly Maston. One of the players highlighted by Mike Tyson in the interview prior to the game. Hits up her target and she's off in Stocks. Stocks now got brought over the top and she's been paid the mark. And Danielle Brotto will go back and take the set shot, looking for Knox's first of the day. And well played there by Tamara Stocks to set this one up. A known goal kick up. Danielle Brotto with her first of the afternoon. And we're all tied out here at Heights Reserve, one straight 6 apiece.
It's on in the goal square.
Well, they want to be careful not to give away a free kick right in front of goal again. The old double.
The old double.
Yeah.
Cam Rayner with the old double last season. We know it can happen. We don't want it.
That's true.
It was a great effort to get it inside there, and then just that holding free.
I forgot about that Cam Rayner.
Boundary.
Boundary side with Kate Green.
It's perfect conditions down here on the ground. There's no wind. And both, you mentioned earlier, Ryan, how, they had, Mooroolbark had a bench of around about 8. So does Knox. So they're very evenly matched on and off the field.
Running away with this is Maston. Sends it wide. Haberfield goes short, trying to find Heyman. Can she trap it? Knox able to work this one out and locked in. So we'll have a ball up on that outer side. Gets a little tap to advantage. And able to pick up there on that occasion. Tap down in the direction of Dovler. Umpire will do it again. Trying to break free of the tackle was Carter. Falls in the hands of Pools. Scores level at the moment. Sent forward along the ground. Picking it up there was Gasparoni. Now inside. Was trying to find Brotto. Good work from Mooroolbark, trying to get the kick away. And now comes back out Gasparoni. Snap around the body. Sets it up. But intercepted once again. Mooroolbark's defensive line. Holding up too good for Knox. As they enter inside 50. Tried to break that tackle. It's going to be Pate holding the ball. Goes quickly. Does Capsalis. And now it'll be balled up in that pocket as Brotto's taken down. Big opportunity for Knox here. Gasparoni went up in the ruck. Steele clears it. Able to collect with the handball to Prentice. Gets it back. Does Warren, but it's locked in. You could hear the calls from downstairs. 40 seconds left. Locked in there is Steele. Can they just hold on? Mooroolbark in their defensive half. Be bowled back up. And not long to go on the clock. 10 seconds left. The chase is on. Mooroolbark get it. Couldn't quite get ball to boot. Picks it up. Handball close to the boundary line. Chasing it is Stocks. Ball locked in. The siren will go there. So quarter time here at Heights Reserve for the Deakin Uni match of the round. It's Mooroolbark 1 straight 6 to Knox also 1 straight 6. We'll go to a break and we'll be back for the second quarter.
Welcome back to the Deakin University match of the round. Mooroolbark taking on Knox. It is quarter time here, and the scores are level 1 straight, 6 apiece. We're going to be joined by Kate Green on the boundary in just a moment with Karen Ralph, so we'll keep an eye on that as we get started for this second term. Been an entertaining quarter, and we've got Kate Green on at ground level now.
Karen, very positive quarter for you guys. You spoke about tackle pressure and being ready and just how competitive that quarter is. Would you like to expand on anything that you feel comfortable sharing moving forward?
Yeah, I'm happy to share. They're not listening to it right now, so that's fine. Look, I think they just held space outside the contest a little bit better. We got a little bit small and we all got stuck inside, and so when we got our hands to the ball, we had no one to deliver to on the outside of the contest. So I think if we hold space in our structures, use our wings to create width and make the ground a bit bigger, I think that'll go a long way for us.
All the best for the next 3 quarters of the game.
So, thank you.
Great to hear there from Karen Ralph, the senior coach of the Mooroolbark Football Club. All tied here in the second quarter, so get ready to continue the action out here at Heights Reserve. Both sides undefeated going into this game. Handball over the top from Fisher. Been good early. Cut off here by the Mustangs. Inside 50. In front position was Gibson for the Falcons. Centre half back, Stocks. And all by herself here is Fisher, who's able to take the mark uncontested. Been good in the early stages of this contest. Fisher towards the middle of the ground, slipped through hands. The back there was Haberfield, and her kick is cut off by Stocks, who sends a long kick forward. It's a one-on-one. Gasparoni is out the back. She's got a teammate here to help her, and it's Tamara Stocks. Bouncing footy towards Prentice. Trying to trap this one. And Campbell, or Leck actually, should I say, did well to hold that one up. The tap down here from the Mustangs. Bursting through the pack there was Haberfield. Got it off to the skipper in Doverla. Her kick cut off by Gibson, who plays on straight away. They're going to move this quickly. Inside 50, looking for Warren. Warren looking for Gasparoni at the back. Got hands to it. Doing well. Was there an opposition player? And we'll get a stoppage inside 50 here for the Falcons. A minute and a half into this second term. Big opportunity to get their second on the board. Mooroolbark's defence has been quite strong in the opening quarter and a bit, and they've done this well. Haberfield off the steal, and they move this out. Plenty of Falcons numbers around this, but the ball falls back into the hands of Ruby Haberfield. And cut off by Gibson. Had a big opening couple of minutes of this second term. And inside 50 they go. Once again, it's Haberfield to clear this one out. Great kick. Fine fell zone.
So fell zone. Looks out wide. All on her own, able to take the mark. Out there is Delaney. Goes up the line, off hands. Knox. Able to clear this forward. And then a quick handball. And a good tackle, though. Tried to get her off. Steal.
Probably unlucky not to be rewarded there.
Yeah, that was... could have gone either way, I guess, but... not going to be holding the ball on this occasion as it's sent inside 50. And a tackle there on Brotto. 2 minutes, or 3 minutes into the second term. Rolling ball inside the pocket. Maybe a call of holding. So it is going to go the way of Mooroolbark. Steele. Goes short. Batten. Comes back onto it. Running away. Kick comes along the wing. Numbers there for Knox, and they're able to clear this one. Back up the line. Ball falls. Couldn't quite get hands on it. Steele. Goes back in again. Picked up now by Sarah Haberfield, and Mooroolbark can move this one forward. Able to work this one out. Delaney with the handball over the back, ran down from behind. Play on, says the umpire. Comes out in the direction of Egorov. And locked in now. Going up in the ruck is Featherstone again. We'll do it again. Both teams 1 goal apiece at the minute. The handball from Forrest. And now picked up by Gibson. Goes straight up the line through the middle of the ground. Steele chased it. Now locked up.
Boundary
Side with Kate Green.
Just quickly for those watching, the internet here at Mooroolbark is intermittent, so we apologise for that, and we will upload the full game.
So, ball comes back down. Fisher. Locked in once again. Ball comes down. Knox trying to send this one forward. Comes inside 50. Chasing it is Brotto. Can she collect? Hot on her toes was Leck. But it is going to go the way of Brotto. So, sets up a scoring opportunity. Pretty much dead straight in front. So, Danielle Brotto to increase the lead. They hit the front.
She's got 2.
So 2 for Brotto. Knox hit the front. 2-12 Knox to 1 straight 6. Mooroolbark now trail.
Yeah, been a good start here for the Falcons. Certainly the pace of the game in this second quarter has ramped up a little bit, and I think ideally every time they can get Brotto isolated one-on-one, they're going to try and do it. So they're going to look to move the ball pretty quickly at every chance they get. But good start for her. She's kicked 2, the leading goal kicker in this division. And 2 straight 12 the Falcons is said to 1 straight 6 Mooroolbark. 6.5 minutes gone in this second term. Back in the middle it goes again. It's one out here by the Mustangs. Can they get the clearance forward? Doing well. There was Capsalis from the Falcons. Prentice's kick was off hands. And we'll get a ball up once again. Back where we started. Thanks for joining us today on EFNL Facebook and YouTube for the Deakin University Match of the Round. Haberfield pushing it forward. Plenty of numbers around this footy for the Mustangs, but still not going anywhere. They have gained some territory off that, though, as they press forward. Tap one that time by the Falcons. And we'll get another ball up just outside the forward 50 arc here for the Mustangs. And the Falcons have done well here. Clear this ball forward. The mark taken. In the middle of the ground, inside 50. Just over the head of the intended target, Winton. Leck does well to trap this one first. Her kick was effective and wrapped up by 2 Falcons. And Knox now can set up around this ball inside their forward half. They lead 2 straight 12. Mooroolbark 1 straight 6. Clearing kick here for the Mustangs. Important ball to be won. It's won by Prentice. Had Forrest to compete with, who did well. Tapping it forward here for the Mustangs. Steele. She ran herself into a little bit of trouble. Got her hands off in time, but now it's picked off. Here's Margaret inside. Forward 50, cut off. And the Mustangs with the intercept mark. The half-back line here. They'll kick towards us on the broadcast side of Heights Reserve. Came off hands. Gibson with the footy first, trapped by the skipper of the Mustangs. We'll get a ball up right in front of the Mooroolbark bench. Almost 9 minutes gone in this second term. Not much separating both sides. Ball forward here. Tapped away from Gibson. Picked up by Forrest. Got her kick away in time. Towards the boundary line. Kept alive. Marquette got a kick away. Stocks. High kick. Coming from behind. Steele was in front position. Haberfield groves it forward and picked off again by Gibson, who's had a ton of the football in this second quarter.
Very back and forward at the moment. Sent long. Tries to punch it. Prentice over it. Witten. Maybe taken high.
Oh, yep.
So it will go the way of Danielle.
Like that.
No. So it will go the way. Will go the way of Danielle Brotto. Leading by 6 at the moment to kick her third. Danielle Brotto. Kick on its way. Looks pretty good. She's got 3. And Knox now lead by 12.
Yeah, been dominant so far as Brotto. That's 3 straight, and 3 straight for the Falcons as they lead the Mustangs 1 straight 6. But, they're certainly getting a little bit worried about her up forward. We know just how dangerous of a player she is. As we're back in the middle once again. So the Falcons been the more dominant side so far in this quarter. Tap down 1 again by the Falcons. Moving into the midfield, Sarah Haberfield. And still wrapped up, and we'll get a ball up. 70 out from the Falcons' goals. Tap down 1 by the Mustangs. This time it's McMaster. Her kick was affected, and Chelsea Pools wrapped up, and we'll get a ball up. Once more, 11 minutes into this second term. Both sides, as we mentioned, have had great starts to the season. It's the first time these two clubs have really met in the senior women's competition. There'll be a lot of learning points for both teams. Tap down 1 again by the Falcons. Here's Haberfield, handball over the top. They've linked up nicely. Here's Forrest now. Forrest, her kick right into Weldon. They still manage to end up with the football now. Tapping it away, Heyman. She'll chase this one again. Got Margaret to compete with. We'll get another stoppage on the far side of the ground this time. Tap down by Haberfield. Straight down to Carter. And the kick now, a bit of a dangerous one. The ball doesn't bounce in favour of her intended teammate. And it gives a chance here for the Falcons if they can get rid of this footy, but not going anywhere. We'll get a ball up in the middle of the ground. So the tap won that time by Pools, but it's all Mooroolbark. Numbers forward here. Mackie, sport by Gibson. He'll end up with it. And she's wrapped up in the tackle that time. Not able to get possession out. Been super good in this quarter. Tap down, looking for Prentice. Tapping it forward. Haberfield. And that time it was Carter wrapped up. So almost 13 minutes gone in this second term. Mooroolbark looking for their first of the quarter.
Won't be able to get it out. It's locked in once again. Chasing it is Wagner. Comes down the direction of Carter. Now sent inside 50. Able to collect. Out the back, almost went to Smith Anderson. Whistle from the umpire. And it looks like it's going to go the way of Knox, is it?
Number 33, Jasmine Stocks of Knox is down.
We can see the trainers going over there.
Back up on her
So
feet.
she's back up, so
Not coming off either, so
it'll just be a ball up to get things back underway. Trying to break free of that tackle was Jordan Forrest. Be another bowl up. Able to get the tap down. Quick handball comes away to McMaster. Shot towards goal. How does it bounce? It goes through. Bella McMaster. How about that?
Yeah, fantastic finish.
That was a good kick, guys.
And again, it seems to be every time something goes well for them, Haberfield's involved. Sarah Haberfield then was able to get the hands off, and she's been so important for this side. Started in the last centre bounce. She's not there at the moment, but just so key to this lineup.
That ball movement coming forward is going to be really important to try and get back on the scoreboard, and they have got a goal on this occasion.
Yeah, it's back to 6 points, 2 straight 12 to 3 straight 18. We're back in the middle once more. Can the Mooroolbark side even things up here before half-time? Prentice, handball off to Fisher. Fisher's kick was smothered. Now it's a ball to be won back in the middle of the ground. It's all Knox numbers. A high kick from Prentice. Bouncing ball into a bit of space. Who's going to get there first? It'll be Mooroolbark there through Argus. And wrapped up in the tackle there, Stocks.
I'm really liking the contest with the midfield on both sides. They're both very evenly matched.
Bouncing ball. Wrapped up in the tackle. Umpire says play on. We'll get another stoppage here on the forward 50 arc here for the Falcons. Leading this game 3 straight 18 to Mooroolbark, 2 straight 12. Less than 5 minutes to play. Haberfield involved once more, gone back again. So stoppage inside 50. Quick hands. Warren not going anywhere, so Mooroolbark have been able just to hold things up here. Looking to clear this one out of their back half. Big tackle applied.
I think you can see how evenly matched this contest is just by the amount of stoppages that they've been.
Well, you have to, I know Brotto's kicked the 3, but besides that, the defence have been really good. Here's Brotto. Leck did a good job not to concede a free kick then. What's the umpire's call here? No, going to let it play on, so we'll get a ball up inside 50. There was probably calls for holding the ball there that potential dragged in. Well, we can hear it from the Mooroolbark bench at least as we get a ball up, tap down. Haberfield involved again for the Mustangs. Gets past her opponent and off she goes. Into a bit of space. It's picked off by Warren. Stocks involved again. We'll get a ball up still.
Boundary.
Not out of trouble just yet, Mooroolbark. Kate on the boundary quickly.
Tackle count even, both sides, both quarters.
Thanks, Kate. There's the ball inside 50, cut off. It must have came off hands, off the right boot. Could have been Prentice. Leck, happy to see it over. Brotto want to deliver it. You're not going to get it, Danielle. Minor score, first of the day. Knox 3-1-19. Mooroolbark 2 straight 12, 17.5 minutes gone second term.
Just trying to call for her fourth goal there, Brotto. Not going to get it on this occasion as sent out by Mooroolbark in the direction of Haberfield. And Mooroolbark pretty happy to be getting a free kick for that.
Bronx cheers.
Sent short. Dovler. Swatted away out of bounds. So it'll be a ball up from the umpire on the near side. We get the tap down from the boot from Warren. Handball in the direction of Dovler. Breaking through that was Haberfield. Mackie. And now a chance for Knox. Picked up by Margette. Sent towards goal. Rolling ball. It's going to go through for a minor score.
Well, Leck did well then because she had 2 to beat. Would have been very nervous, particularly with Brotto there. So 3-2-20 Knox, 2 straight 12 Mooroolbark, where it just over a minute left in this second term before half-time. So for the Mustangs, cannot concede a goal here. They'll be looking just to clear this one out. That's a great mark. She played on, though. And now Knox bouncing forward, back in the direction of Brotto. Got a lot of beat. Oh, she picked it up nicely off the right boot. Got it off to a teammate. Couldn't quite take the mark there. Could Whitten. She still ends up with it and puts it through. Brilliant play by the Falcons. And they get their fourth on the eve of half-time. 4-2-26 to the Mustangs. 2 straight 12. And the pickup from Brotto was as good as you can see.
Great work. Down forward again from Knox. And Mooroolbark might have a bit of work to do on the defensive end at this stage. It's about 15 seconds left in the second term. For half-time, the umpire will put it up. It's going to be locked in. Oh, holding the ball. That's a
bit stiff.
That's a big call there.
Is there time?
So the siren will beat him, and that is half-time here at Heights Reserve for the Deakin Uni match of the round. We'll go do a break, and we'll be back for the third term.
Welcome back to the Deakin University match of the round between the Mustangs and the Falcons. It is half-time here. We're ready to go for the second half in just a moment. It is the Falcons 4-2-26, leading the Mustangs 2 straight 12. Division 1, both sides coming into this game undefeated, 2-0. So a big round 3 clash to see who remains on top. Of course, Baldwin as well, the other undefeated side after the first couple rounds of the season. As we're about to get stuck into it for the second half. 14-point lead. We'll keep you updated with some of those scores around the grounds. As here we go for the first bounce of the second half. Mustangs kicking to your right side of the screen, down the scoreboard end of the ground. Back in the middle. Handball was cut off. And we'll get a ball up. Beautiful conditions out here at Heights Reserve. Be perfect again for the entire day as they get the quick clearance inside 50. One-on-one ball out the back, running onto this one. Snap on the right. That's the perfect start. And Carpenter puts in her first of the day. And Mooroolbark get their first of the second half in less than 30 seconds. They move to 3 straight 18. And that, you couldn't ask for anything more. They got the quick clearance, Oscar, and out the back there was Carpenter who delivered.
Fantastic start. And just keeps them right in this game as well.
Well, it sort of reverses that last goal that they conceded in the final minute of the
100%.
second quarter.
Yep. Great work from Carpenter there. Back underway. Able to get the handball out. Mooroolbark send it out wide. Smith-Anderson chasing it, couldn't collect. Sent up the ground now for Knox. Pulls. Hot on the footy. Ball locked in there.
Boundary.
Boundary side with Kate Green.
Okay, three-quarter half-time, Mooroolbark coach Karen said girls have got to be patient, sit around the outside and make most of opportunities. For example, a Carpenter's goal just now. And for Knox, it's don't wait for the ball. They don't want the ball to go where they came from, and just keep up the forward pressure and repeat stoppages moving forward.
Thanks for that, Kate Green. So it's going to go the way of Falzone. Sends it up the line. Smith-Anderson couldn't mark. Great mark taken there by Stocks. Big kick. Goes into the pack. Strong mark. Plays on quickly. Haberfield. Tried to get towards Smith-Anderson. Ball rolling out of play. And it will be Stocks to bring it back in for Knox.
It'll be interesting to see where Haberfield plays for the second half. I just feel like around the ball, she's so strong. Yeah, certainly where I'd play him.
Made a big impact on this game so far. So the ball's locked in again.
Gentlemen, even though we don't have a best on ground award, we do need to start thinking about that.
Some good contenders, that's for sure. McMaster looking inbound, trying to set up an opportunity. And a good mark taken there. So, chance to bring it back. Caracan goes towards goal and it just falls short. Kick was on target. Just didn't have the carry. Carpenter on that one. Sent back forward. Trying to work around this one. Tackled. Got the footy out. Falls away to the left-hand side for a minor score.
They've got to be happy with this start to the quarter of the Mustangs. Putting all the pressure on this defensive lineup for Knox. Currently trailing still 3-1-19 to the Falcons 4-2-26. 4 minutes into this third term. Stocks for the Falcons. Looks to clear it out on the far side of the ground. It's going to be held up. So Mustangs do well to lock it inside their forward 50. 4.5 minutes gone third term. Tap down this time for the Falcons. Clearing kick from Wagner. Fell through the hands. Carrigan got the handball off. Now inside 50. Gibson. Back in towards the middle of the ground. Just having a bit of trouble escaping their back half at the moment are the Falcons. They apply the pressure on that far side. Wrapped up in the tackle. We'll get another ball up. We'll get a secondary ball up. So there we go. Falcons with the tap out this time. Getting there first was Ritchie over the top. Was their opposition player. Handballed forward. There's Haberfield again. Her handball this time cut off. She still might end up with a footy. Applies the pressure. Lays the tackle and we'll get another ball up on that far side. And she has started this third term the way she finished the second half. Tap down this time in favour of the Mustangs. Forrest was chasing it. Was picked up first there by Maston. Did she get rid of it? We'll get another stoppage on that far side. 6 minutes gone on this third term. Try to kick that away was Wagner. So once again, Oscar ball held up over there. 6 minutes gone. Third term, still 4-2-26, playing 3-1-19.
Very evenly matched game. And a good game we've got on our hands at the minute. Haberfield was in there. Locked in again. Put back up by the umpire. And we'll do it again. On this footy was Ruby Haberfield. Chasing it, Heyman. Locked in the tackle by Witten. Handball comes over the top. Another foul's on. Flying through. Ball sits at the back. Tried to get it on the boot. Was tackled, was Carpenter. Ball comes out of play.
Certainly getting a lot more deeper inside 50 entries too.
Tap down. Trying to clear it is Stocks. Outside defensive 50. Numbers there once again. Haberfield. Sends it inbound. Snaps around the body. Smothered. And dives in there.
Gentlemen, I don't know if you remember from last year that Mooroolbark does have a very good back end in games.
Quick clearing kick. And it's picked off there by Stocks. It was called to play on, who's wrapped up in the tackle. So I thought she had marked it, but must have came off hands. Deep inside the Mustangs forward 50. Smith Anderson involved. Out of the stoppage. Was the mark paid or not?
It's going to be a ball up, I think, there.
So 8.5 minutes gone. Still inside forward 50 here for the Mustangs. Knox defence under a ton of pressure. They haven't had an inside 50 in the first almost 9 minutes of this quarter. Once again, involved was McMaster. That time couldn't get rid of it. But I like the way the Mustangs have started this third term. Really put Knox on the back foot. Once again, ball going nowhere. Can either side get a clearance out of this contest? They do this time. It's the Falcons in towards the middle of the ground. This is better for them. Capsalis will look to play on and just put it into space and let their runners do the work. Maston was chasing it. It was picked up first that time. Ball comes back out. There's Maston again. Inside 50. In front position. No mark taken for the Mustangs. They work this out of their back half and they find Forrest. And they've done well here.
So Mooroolbark. Up the line, bouncing ball, nobody able to mark it. Chasing it is Stocks. She's tackled. Umpire hasn't called anything. And Chambers getting away with it. Fisher wheels around. Clears it outside defensive 50. Smith Anderson after it. There's a call from the umpire.
Player behind.
Down behind play,
play
yeah.
at the moment.
So 3-1-19 to 4-2. 26.
Stocks has looked good in this quarter, certainly for the Falcons, as their defence has been under so much pressure, and she's been involved in quite a bit this quarter. So we'll just wait for a moment. That's Paris Heyman that's coming off the field, the hands of the trainers. So almost 11 minutes gone in this third term. The margin 7 points, 4-2-26. Knox, Mooroolbark 3-1-19. 7 points in it. And the only goal coming in this third quarter, the way of the Mustangs, which was Carpenter. So we'll get a ball up where play held up just a moment ago, which is 60 out from the Mustangs goals. Tap down, Haberfield involved again. Wrapped up in the tackle was Wilson. And we'll do it all again. Haberfield just getting it past her opponent, got the handball off. Inside 50, Stocks is trapping this for the Falcons. Under a lot of pressure. Almost caught one high. We'll get a ball up right on the forward 50 arc. The kick was affected there from Wilson. Here's Steele trying to trap this one. Head over the footy. Went without it. Mackey off to Forrest. Forrest, good kick in towards the top of the square. Can they get a mark out of this? They do. And it was a great kick by Jordan Forrest to set this one up. And the mark is taken by Delaney, who can go back and set the bring the margin back to just 1 point if she kicks truly. Delaney comes in and has missed to the right. So missed opportunity there for the Mustangs. 3-2-20, trail Knox 4-2-26. So we're back to an even 6 point margin, 12.5 minutes gone on the third quarter on the Bendigo Bank scoreboard.
Boundary.
Boundary side with Kate Green.
Just quickly, Delaney, number 8 from Mooroolbark. This is only her third game. She's had an impressive one.
Since half time, it's almost like a switch has clicked for Mooroolbark. They are peppering the ball inside 50.
Like I said, Oscar, earlier, Mooroolbark come home strong in that last half of the game.
Certainly seems to be the case. Karen Ralph obviously had a good talk at half time. Ball sent forward once again. Chasing it, McMaster. And a good tackle from Steele. Ball put back up. Whistle from the umpire. Going to redo it.
I'm impressed with Knox's back line. They've been under so much pressure this quarter and the whole game so far.
So 6 points in it. I'm going to take this one. Egorov locked up again. Forrest. Trying to escape.
Weldon's kick was smothered, came off the boot, and Sarah Haberfield to take this. In fact, it might come back to a ball up, which will certainly not impress the Mooroolbark coaching staff below us. There's a tap down here in favour of the Mustangs. And once again, we'll get another ball up. So 14.5 minutes gone inside this third quarter. Knox have just had the one inside 50. It's been a quarter dominated by the Mustangs. Getting through the tackle, they're doing very nicely, was Carter into a bit of space. Delaney chasing this one first. Had Richie to compete with. And it's held up, so we get another stoppage inside Mustangs forward 50, which is where the ball has spent just about this entire quarter in. Forrest, did she cop one high? I think she did.
Yeah.
And she's earned herself a free kick, so this ball will come back, and Jordan Forrest might just be in range to have a set shot here. She looks to play on, got Steele, bounced just short of her. She got the handball back. Steele again. Off the right boot, high kick. Can they get a mark out of this one? Ball hits the deck, quick little handball. Picked up by Weldon, and they'll look to escape now through Stocks. The mark taken there by Tamara Stocks. And just slowing things down a little bit. They are under extreme amount of pressure, so smart play here by Stocks just to work this down. And right in front of us, we'll get another ball up on the broadcast side. So 16 minutes gone in this third quarter.
Back in the ruck. Able to get the tap. Armstrong. Sent to the middle. On it was Baden. Locked up once again.
Boundary.
Boundary side with Kate Green.
Just a quick update on number 9, Heyman for Mooroolbark. She's still under assessment, but quite possibly will be returning to play.
About 3.5 minutes to play. Maybe a chance for Knox. Getting what's pretty much their first inside 50 of the third quarter. Will be balled up dead on centre half forward. About 3 minutes left. Can they get a score out of this? Mooroolbark's defence holds up well again. Able to send it forward. Once again. And now locked up in that tackle is Ruby Haberfield. Trying to break through that. Able to get the hands out. Bouncing ball. Featherston. And a quick 1-2, and Mooroolbark escape narrowly once again. Into the centre. With the footy is Wagner.
Oscar, that bounce of that ball's not favouring anyone.
It never is. It never is. Said multiple times, it has a mind of its own, that Sharon. Has no friends. Locked in is Gibson. 2 minutes left on the clock. 3-2-20 to 4-2-26. Knox in the lead by a goal at this stage.
A couple of important minutes here just from Mooroolbark. They've done so much work, so cannot concede a late one after a dominant quarter.
Can they just hold this one? Haberfield intercepted. Knox have a chance to send it forward. Picked off though. High ball in the centre of the ground. Can't quite pick up underneath that one. Is Freen. Or rather Caracan. Ball comes over the back. Not long left on the clock. Minute 10. And it's inside Mooroolbark's forward 50 again. Can they level the scores before three-quarter time? Clearing it. Able to collect there. Ran into trouble, Stocks. Holding the ball. great tackle from Steele. Applied great pressure all game. So Steele sends it inside. Can they get a mark? Narrowly able to escape there, Stocks. Long out in the direction of Prentice. Ball falls over. You can hear.
It'll be their ball, so they'll get a chance here.
Plays on. They use it quickly. Haberfield. Not long left on the clock, about 10 seconds. It's going to be locked in. The siren might just beat them here. And the siren goes for three-quarter time. It is Mooroolbark trailing 3-2-20 to Knox 4-2-26 for your Deakin Uni match of the round. We'll go to a quick break and we'll be back for the last quarter.
Welcome back to the Deakin University match of the round out at the Heights Reserve. It is Mooroolbark taking on Knox. And at the three-quarter time siren, should I say, it is the Falcons leading by just a goal, 4-2-26 to the Mustangs, 3-2-20. They had a bigger lead at half-time, but a really good quarter there from the Mustangs brings this margin back to 6 points, and it is game on The other division that is the other game that is relevant to this division, a game that was played at 8:40 this morning, was Baldwin Surrey Park. Baldwin remained undefeated with a big win over the Panthers. So one of these two sides will join them as the two undefeated sides of Division 1. Unless we do have a draw, there's certainly a big chance here today with the way things are going. Some of the other games around the division, around the divisions, Blackburn leading Roval 66-7. They are certainly home there out at Moreton Park. In Division 3, Churnside Park versus Ferntree Gully. It's the Eagles of Ferntree Gully 37 leading the Panthers 19. South Croydon Red also leading Berwick 37-16. Coldstream look like they're going to get another win on the board. They lead Vermont Gold 20-7. As we get ready here, Oscar, for the final term, we're going to hear from Mike Tyson in just a moment as he finishes addressing the girls here at the final break while the Mustangs already make their way out onto the field. A big final quarter to come. It's been an entertaining clash between the two sides. Two very quality teams, and there certainly was a quarter that was dominated there by the Mustangs.
And they've just crawled back too. I mean, it was all Knox in the first half, and then after half time,
yeah, worked their way back in the game. We've got Kate Green down there with Mike Tyson now. Kate, take us under what?
Mike, just at that third quarter huddle, you focused on the fact that the girls have really got to focus on your own game plan and not being drawn out of that. You commended the backs for being under incredible pressure that quarter and just centre themselves. Would you like to expand on any of those points quickly?
Yeah, we just got to... Deep forward entries is a massive plus for us, so we're going to really focus on that. Our defensive unit, our attack on the ball starts from them. So if we're not proactive with the way we move the footy, it really breaks down up the field. And we're going to push them into the contest and on the outside.
And moving forward this last quarter?
Yeah, just focus on us as a team. And when we play our footy, we do really well, and hopefully you can see it in the next 20 minutes.
Thanks very much, Mike, and all the best.
Thanks, Carl.
So final quarter underway. Great to hear there from Mike Tyson and his thoughts on this game so far. And he was right that their first half was really good football, and they did get a lot more deeper inside 50 entries. They only had the one inside 50, maybe two in that third term. As we're back in the middle here in the opening minute of this final quarter. Yes, Kate?
They actually considered the two entries. Knox considered that no entries at all.
Yeah, they certainly went deep as they go towards the wing now. This is a one-on-one, big ball to be won, and it is won by the Mustangs. It was picked up there and by Mackie, got the handle off. Was looking to get it back, and she does. Mackie's done well here. Her kick, though, cut off here by the Falcons. They'll go towards us on the broadcast side. One-on-one battle. Well done there by Witten. In front position, was able to take the mark. Puts it towards a dangerous spot, which the one player you don't want to kick near is Haberfield. She'll cut it off every time. She does. High kick back towards us on the broadcast side. Came off hands. The handball back, wrapped up in the tackle. It was Ruby Haberfield. And holding the ball free kick, so it'll be Witten. He's already had a couple of possessions in this final quarter. Witten's kick into the man on the mark, the woman in the mark. Follows it up with the kick. Haberfield has done very well there. Handball's back into a bit of space, looking for Steele. Out there is Fisher, off the left boot. And out the back was Stocks. Did well. We've got a player all by herself, and it just falls into her lap, running into an open goal. Egeroff, first of the final quarter. Knox extend their margin to 12.
And the intensity of this game has just stepped up a little bit. And Knox able to move the ball quickly down forward and finished off beautifully by Egerov down there.
Oscar, you're absolutely right with the intensity. You can almost feel it down here on the boundary.
5-2-32 Knox, Mooroolbark 3-2-20, and they had the play over the top, which they have it a couple times in the first half as well with Brotto, and this time it's Egerov who finishes off the good work. But great response from Knox, Oscar.
100%. And the game is right on here down at Heights Reserve. Mooroolbark 3-2-20. Knox 5-2-32 as we get back underway. Straight back to ground. Kicked out of the middle. Trying to run through there is Stocks. Umpire is going to ball it up. Pulls back in the ruck contest. Chasing this one now is Gibson. Ball falls at the back. Running through is Maston.
Oh.
And does that hit the post?
Yeah, it has.
So unlucky there.
That now moves Knox to 5-3-33. Mooroolbark 3-2-20. Have liked the game of Holly Maston today. Certainly got a lot of pace on it. As this ball is going to be cut off again. Fisher inside 50. They've got Falcon players by themselves. It falls into lap of Brotto, who's brought to ground. So this is right where the Falcons want it. 13-point lead. If they get the next one, it makes it very hard for the Mustangs. So stoppage inside 50 for the Falcons. Tap down. Back into a dangerous spot here. Picked up. Well, it could have been by Stocks. Came off hands and out of bounds. So that was Ruby Haverfield got hands to it.
Boundary.
Yes.
Just quickly, Knox players at three-quarter time weren't happy with, trying to get their ball back into their forward 50s. So they've really come out determined this quarter.
They certainly have, as Stocks wrapped up in the tackle. Trying to get a clearing kick them. It might not work out. Came off hands. Delaney. And wrapped up in the tackle there was Haberfield. So 5 minutes into this last quarter, Falcons inside their attacking half, looking to just about ice the game with the next one. Look at another stoppage, so right where they want it though.
Boundary.
Boundary side with Kate Green.
Just quickly, the wind's actually picked up. It's flowing from the light post nearest the playground to the flag end of the ground, so diagonally, and is having a bit of an effect on the game.
So brought back into play by Ritchie. Goes short, trying to find Stocks. Ball comes out of bounds. So it's going to go the way now of Mooroolbark. Sent long up the line. Good mark taken by Steele. Ball sent into a bit of a troubling position, and Knox are able to pick it off. As you said, Ryan, maybe one more goal and Knox might come away with this win as it comes out wide. Weldon chasing it. Ball comes out to Gibson. Sent inside again for Knox. Rolling ball at the back. The chase is on. Egorov down there. Freen as well, and goes through for a minor score to the left-hand side.
So 5-4-34 Knox. Mooroolbark 3-2-20. 14-point lead. 6.5 minutes gone in this final term. So the Mustangs going to at least need 3 goals to win it from here. And they've only kicked the 3 so far, so it makes things very difficult. Mark taken there by Chloe Gange in game number 50. As the runner passed in Leck, her kick is turned over. So Michaela Witten from just outside the arc for the Falcons can put it towards the top of the square. Can they get a mark out of this one? Came off hands of Igorov. Brotto's right there as well. Dangerous spot for the Mustangs to defend. 7 minutes into this final term. Stoppage about 15, 20 metres out from goal. One more will just about ice it. Brotto involved again. Leck did well, got rid of it. And Havenfield this time's wrapped up by Michaela Witten. So it's been an impressive response from Knox after a dominant third term from the Mustangs. Shot on goal from Igorov just to the right. So that's now 5-5-35 the Falcons. Mooroolbark 3-2-20. Almost 8 minutes gone on the Bendigo Bank scoreboard in this final term.
So it'll be Leck to bring it back into play for Mooroolbark. They've got a bit of work to do. Plays on, got options up the line, sent to the pack. Strong mark taken there by Delaney. Looking, trying to find McMaster. Picked off, though, by Gibson. Sent back inside 50 for Knox.
Oh, well done.
And that is a great kick to find Holly Maston. And it sets up another goal-scoring opportunity for Knox. And you feel if they kick this, it might just be a little bit too far gone for Mooroolbark. Kick on its way, falls away to the right-hand side, and goes out of play. He brought back in by Leck.
In fact, behind.
Oh, it's going through for a minor score. You can see going back down to that forward line as well, Gasparoni. That might be a good move from Knox. He's been good up forward all day.
So here's Delaney out of defence here for the Mustangs. And it's picked off once again. Mark taken from Zally Wagner. Drives, knocks forward once again. Came off the hands of Freen. Back towards centre half back for the Mooroolbark side. All numbers around the footy here. Steele. Got a bit of time and space now. Can take a bounce if she chooses. Looks to kick it into space on that far side. Again, it's Gibson who's going to get there first. Been very, very good today. And on the far side of this ground, 9 coming up to 10 minutes gone. It's a 16-point Knox lead. They held on from here. They'll remain undefeated after the opening 3 rounds of the season. As we said, Bourne big winners over Surrey Park this morning as well. So only 2 sides will remain undefeated in the division.
So high contact there.
Yes, going the way of Knox. And they'll boot it long inside 50. It's in the Brotto direction. Can't quite get there first, doing well. Whitten, did she cop one high? She did. In fact, that's Holly Maston, apologies. So Maston can either look to play on and put it towards the top of the square. Got to play out the back and couldn't quite grab it. Good win. Out of bounds it goes, but still in a very dangerous spot here. Almost 11 minutes gone in this final term. 16-point lead. So Egeroff will go on the ruck this time. Whitten, out it goes. So another stoppage, Oscar.
Here's another stoppage. In a dangerous position, though. They can't afford to give up another goal. Mooroolbark. 16 points lead to Knox at this stage. Cleared outside of defensive 50 and goes out of play. But it is an opportunity for Knox to send it back down forward. Maston. Just goes long. Inside 50. At the back there is Freen.
So we'll just wait to see which is the call. Umpire in front position is called high, so we'll wait and see as getting up to take the kick, Freen.
So it is Mooroolbark's free for high. Sending it long. Couldn't quite take the mark there, McMaster. Ball comes out. They need this. Mooroolbark used the ball well. Handball over the top to Leck. Gathers. Campbell rather. Back into the middle of the ground. Wrapped up. Umpire will have it.
Great smother there by Carter because they had a number out the back, did Mooroolbark.
Trot up, went up against in the ruck contest. Ball locked in again. About 8 minutes left in the last term. Can Mooroolbark get this forward? Able to run away with that one, Carter. Big tackle laid. Umpire's going to take it as Forrest was tackled. In the ruck, Armstrong running away with this one. Haberfield sends it inside. Fisher has it, and it's going to be a free in the way of Carter. Bit of confusion again.
It's a Knox free kick, is it not?
I have no idea what is going on down there, but it looks like it will go in the direction of Campbell.
It was just a quiet warning, no talk back. He won't tolerate it.
So trying to work around this one now is Falzon. Tackled now. Umpire's going to call the ball up. So Mooroolbark near their forward 50 now. Try and get this forward again and create something out of it. Ball was smothered. Good defensive pressure applied by Knox. Able to escape the tackle. Forrest. Ball sent inside 50. Good tackle laid there by Macy Campbell. Ball hits the deck. It was a 3-on-1. Ball came out. Now 2-on-1. And Smith Anderson in the square has taken the mark.
That was brilliant.
With two players on it in a desperate moment in this match. Smith Anderson makes no mistake directly in front of goal. And just reduces that margin a little bit. And it is game on here with about 6 minutes to play here.
Well,
it's reserved.
There's life. There's life in the side. The 10-point margin, 4-2-26 to 5-6-36. Time probably not. I mean, there's still 5 minutes. Got to get the centre clearance here. The Mustangs, if they are a chance, and get a quick goal.
I'm looking.
The Falcons, they just look to wrap things up themselves and lock it in their forward 50, Kate.
Gentlemen, I'm looking forward to seeing these two play throughout this rest of the season, because I think it's going to be a cracker.
Here's Haberfield out of the middle. She's wrapped up in the tackle, got her hands off in time. The Falcons, they're probably one forward 50 entry and locking it in away from winning this game. Wrapped up again. Umpire says play on. We'll get another stoppage. Stoppages are, at this stage, Knox's friend. The tap down. You can certainly see what the Mustangs are trying to do here. Less than 5 minutes to play in this match of the round. Out of the middle, going back. Gange. They move this back to Argus before going in the corridor. Picked off by Gibson. And we'll get a ball up back in the middle of the ground. With 4 minutes to play, Knox hold a 10-point lead. Bouncing ball forward. Just went past Maston. Look at the speed on her. She's able to soccer it in front of herself. Couldn't quite pick it up on the second grab. Folds up with a good tackle. Just outside the forward 50 arc.
Gentlemen, I hope you have your BOGs in mind.
So we'll get a ball up outside forward 50 here for the Falcons. Here's Whidden. Oh, Fisher came off hands. Haberfield. And now they've got a bit of space here. Pelson. Forward they go. The mark is taken by Smith Anderson. Kicked the last goal of the game. Just goes long. Delaney's there for the Mustangs. Sport by Gibson. Did very well. Delaney again. Wrapped up by Gibson. They hold it up. 3 minutes to play. But it's right where the Mustangs were, inside 50, Oscar.
Just a tiny bit of life left for the Mustangs. Inside forward 50. It's going to be wrapped up again. Can they just get it to Smith Anderson? She's sat back in that square. Up in the ruck. Knox trying to clear this one. Towards the boundary. It's going to roll out of play. They need to move this quickly, Mooroolbark, and send this back inside. With the footy now is Argus. Back inside the pack. At the back is Fisher for Knox, trying to clear this out. Back to the midfield. Numbers there. Able to collect there and send it back forward. Leck. Rolling ball. Chasing its Forrest. Knox escape again. Tackle from behind, not before she gets the kick away though, out towards the wing. Quick handball out from Haberfield. And once again, sending it forward, Steele. Can't mark. Fisher, tackled. Umpire's called play on. Gange. Tackled.
Well, you just think they're going to run out of time as well. Minute 30 left. They still need 2. They're a long way from home.
Good defensive pressure from Knox in the dying seconds.
But even if they just get 1, Ryan, it's such a positive, regardless of whether they do or not.
Wrapped up. 4-2, 26, 5-6, 36. About a minute to play. And they just can't get the ball out right now. The defensive pressure being applied from Knox. Tap down behind. Wrapped up is Jordan Forrest. The umpire's going to ball it up again. And too far gone now for the Mustangs. The dying seconds of this game. Can't get it out. Great tackling pressure. Umpire's going to bowl it up again. In the ruck contest was Batten. 20 seconds left.
And they've given away a free kick too.
So free kick is going to go the way of Danielle Brotto, who has been so good today. She's kicked 3 today for Knox. So great stuff from her. As the siren goes, full time here at Heights Reserve. It's Mooroolbark handed their first loss of the season, 4-2-26 to Knox, 5-6-36. And what a game it has been, Ryan Long.
Yeah, great game. It's been a really entertaining clash from the two sides. Bit of momentum shifts, and credit to Knox too, because after that third quarter, they were challenged big time. They were probably on the back foot going into three-quarter time, and they started, as Mike said, at three-quarter time to play their game. They started to obviously work their way back through in the midfield battle. They started to win that again. They got their forward 50 entries. And we're able to, I know there was a late goal there from Mooroolbark, but probably never really too much doubt in that final term once they got that lead past the 2-goal margin. So a great win from them, 3-0 to start the season. They were on top of the ladder, tied with Ball, and Ball, I think, have a better percentage, but both sides remain as the last two undefeated teams. And we might get an interview from one of the players. I mean, Brotto, very good. Oscar with the 3 goals, I think, set the game up early. Yeah. I really like Gibson late in the game as well, particularly in the second term. But really fantastic effort from both sides.
Gentlemen, who am I grabbing?
I'll find Brotto. Brotto will.
Yeah, Brotto for me.
Okay.
One of our favourites. 5-6-36 Knox to 4-2-26 Mooroolbark. Just recapping that scores. We'll, of course, got other scores across the divisions from the game, which we'll get to in a moment. But we've got Danielle Brotto at ground level. Brotto, big win for the club. Really good result after being challenged a lot in that third term. You were probably on the back foot going into that final quarter, but certainly a great finish.
Having a bit of trouble with the audio there.
No. Sorry, bro. Just 1 second. We're having a bit of trouble with the mic. We'll get Kate to see if she can give that another go if you can.
Did you hear anything?
No, I heard nothing. So you're going to repeat the answer. What was it?
Yeah, Mooroolbark were really good. Coming up from Divi 2, we didn't really know much about them, so they put on a great effort today and they went at us hard. They love the handball at the back, so we kind of watched a couple of their games the last couple of weeks and kind of picked up that they were going to do that. And then credit to our girls, we fought them hard today. We said we're going to have high intensity, high tackle pressure and get the ball deep to us and see if we can finish off the game for them.
Congratulations, 3 goals. What do you put your performance down to?
Oh, I don't know. I guess pre-game I always kick the ball up in the air, try to take a couple of marks and just get ready for the game. It's all about prep, I think.
awesome. I might have to practice that myself.
Fantastic game from you. A lot of the you look at the side and there's a lot of young players in there. I thought Holly Maston was fantastic for you. Holly Gibson down back was great.
Yep.
It is a really, really good contribution in all areas of the ground for the Falcons, which I'm sure has been key in the first 3 weeks.
Holly Maston runs 21 point whatever it is, Ks almost every second day. So she's an elite athlete. She just could run all day. So we love having her on the wing. And, of course, Gibbo down back is always good for us.
Yeah, certainly right. And just for the side itself, before we let you go, to be able to start 3-0, it really sets up your season now. Baldwin also won today, and they might have a better percentage with a big win against Surrey.
Yep.
But you're right there at the top, and obviously double chances, as you know, are so important at the end of the season. So to be able to bank these wins, particularly against good sides like Mooroolbark, must be really important in the early stages of the season.
Yeah, we can already kind of see Mooroolbark's definitely going to be in there for finals. So they'll be hopefully playing us a couple more times so we can get used to them and they can get used to us and get a few more wins. But yes, I think having the 3-0 right now is massive for us, and we can get another 4-0 would be great next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. We'll let you go, Brotto. I know all the team's waiting there for you and watching you. So a big game from you, big game from the side. Congratulations. We look forward to seeing how Knox go in the future weeks.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Kate.
Thanks, Ed. To Danielle Brotto, started the show, kicked 3. And I was waiting for something like that when they're all standing by watching it. Better environment than when you go to the men's games. They all walk off while the players are getting interviewed and don't spend any time there. So good to see there. The Falcons, great club. Really, really good start to the season. They're 3-0. I know we haven't got an award to give out today, but do you have a 1, 2, 3 in terms of the votes? I can go first if it gives you a bit more time.
Well, I'd go, first of all, I'd go with Gibson. 100%. She was awesome all game, especially in that second half. Good pressure. Brotto, obviously, really good. And I'd even say, I'd go to say Leck even for Mooroolbark. Was just stood up really well. So, and Smith Anderson as well in that forward line took a crucial mark, 2-on-1 there in the square. But
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
so many that stood up today.
Yeah, agreed. I'd say for mine, if I do a 1, 2, 3, I'll give 1 to Holly Gibson. I thought she was fantastic down back. I'll give 2 to Sarah Haberfield. I thought she was just outstanding from Mooroolbark, and if they had have won, I think she would have got my 3 votes. I thought she was outstanding, and then I'll give the 3 to Danielle Brotto. When you kick 3 goals and you set the game up, she is the X factor of the side. She is the person, and they've got a lot of options. And looked at Gasparoni, took a couple of good marks. Igorov put through probably the dagger in that final term. It's a very good side, so I'm looking forward to seeing them play more.
It's a tight one. It's hard to pick between all of them. They all performed so well today.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to wrap things up here. Great to have you back on board again on a Saturday morning, Oscar. Great game between two sides who we think are going to feature quite far in this division when you get to finals time. Yeah,
100%. It's been a great game. Mooroolbark falling just short here, 4-2-26 to Knox, 5-6-36 for your Deakin Uni match of the round.